okay. I'm so short. Every time I get up here and I'm like, why am I once again so small? I'm gonna use yours. Really? I'm so sorry. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna spin it back. Are you gonna count us down? Awesome. We are live. Welcome. Welcome to the local show, everyone. We're so glad to have you guys here. We are so glad and grateful for the capacity to still bring this to you from afar, wherever you're tuning in from. Thank you for coming and joining us. I hope that wherever you are watching from, that you are able to find a bit of rest and a bit of company here amongst these people. For anyone who doesn't know me, I'm Shajay Clark. I work here at the Rabbit Room, and the Rabbit Room is the organization that brings you the local show. We believe in nourishing artists and artists nourishing community and community nourishing us all. So I hope that this can be a nourishment to you. In a second, Jack is going to introduce our amazing artists behind me. And I just want to take a second before that to thank our awesome sponsors who have made this possible. We wouldn't be able to live stream to you without them, and we wouldn't be able to offer this for free and still take care of our amazing people that are bringing this music to you tonight. So thank you so much to the Cook Family Foundation and to Ronald Blue Trust for making this possible. We really appreciate you guys, and thank you for being our friends. And now I'm going to pass it over to Jack to introduce everyone and bid you adieu for now.
Thanks, Shujay. What's up, guys? Sup, guys? This is Joel and Seth. Hello. I don't know if they can hear y'all, but this is Arthur Allagood, Eric Peters. Yep. It's gonna be a great night.
Hello, friends. I bring you songs from the distant land of Colorado. I feel like the outsider, as it is called the local show. But here is a song about the end of the world as we know it. But what if it's great? Come and see the difference in significant distance between our current existence and who we crave to be. Something we've been missing, maybe even resistant. It's a deliverance vision of who we're made to be. So I'm hoping singing brings us closer to home. We'll sing our grandmother's stories, our grandfather's glories. With every smile and scar, see a little more of who we are. We'll sing today and tomorrow, joys and our sorrows. Remember where we're from, and we'll sing till kingdom come. Till kingdom come. Come and see conditions of identities missing. I'm lost in constant transition of who I claim to be. Something I've been missing is a humble position of getting vision from the one who gave a name to me. So I'm hoping singing brings us closer to home. Yeah, we'll sing our grandmother's stories, our grandfather's glories. With every smile and scar, see a little more of who we are. We'll sing today and tomorrow, joys and our sorrows. Remember where we're from, and we'll sing till kingdom come. Till kingdom come, 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 we'll sing till kingdom come. Thank you.
That was great. I just met Joel like 30 minutes ago. We're best friends now. So I'm going to play a bunch of songs, or I think we're doing 3 songs. That's the best thing about this night. I only had to practice 3 songs, which is... and the even greater feat is to remember 3 songs worth of lyrics. So I'm going to have mine out. This is a song called Stick Around. It's going to be on my new record that is hopefully going to come out in 2021. We're crossing our fingers. They'll pin you down early, write the story before you know, never bother asking what it is you really want. You found a dream, a fire inside your bones, in a box of records. Knew you had to go. You couldn't stick around. It's hard to be yourself in your hometown. Swore you'd make it out. You
stick around. You left them all wondering. You had to follow your heart. Barely 20 years old, looking for a new start. Held your hopes so high, swinging hard for the fence. You wonder if you made it yet. Just remember why you left. You couldn't stick around. It's hard to be yourself in your hometown. Swore you make it out. You couldn't stick around. You wanna make it worth the blood, sweat, and tears. See it for something more than wasted years. You found your song, you still sing it now. They wouldn't believe it if they could see you now. 'Cause you couldn't stick around. Couldn't stick around. You couldn't stick around. It's hard to be yourself in your hometown. Swore you make it out. You couldn't stick around. You couldn't stick around. You found yourself in a new town. Boy, look at you now. You couldn't stick around.
Thank you for Eric moving my lyrics.
Hey, everybody. Hey, how are you? It's good to see you. I've been trying to write songs lately just because new stuff, which is it's just not as easy as it used to be. So now instead of hours or a few days, it takes me years to write them. So, but I'll take it. So there's a new one called Runaway. Sitting tight, you hug your knees, you lay your armor down. The last defense for a frightened heart is to shut the whole thing down. But you don't know right now which way to go. So you go and you run away, you go hide in another place. You can count on a heart that breaks, but you don't know that there's a blank spot, an open wound on an otherwise healthy heart. You chase it out, line it up, fire away, and all out war. All things heal in time. There's no time, so you go and you run away. You go hide in another place. You can count on a heart that breaks, but you don't know that. I won't lie when you run away. A little murmur sends a shockwave. You tired from a heart that breaks, but you won't show it. You won't show it. You go back and forth between half truths. Are you looking for the dark side of the moon? Well, you don't know. It's when I run away, I feel the same way too. 'Cause you go and you run away. You can count on a heart that breaks. You go and you run away. You hide in another place. So tired from a heart that breaks, but you don't know that. I won't lie when you run away. A little murmur sends a shockwave. You're so tired from the heart that breaks, but you don't show it. You don't show it. You don't show it. Back and forth between our truths. Are you looking for the dark side of the moon? Something like that. Thank you.
Is that one like fresh off the presses? Yeah. Man, I'll take them any way they come to you. That's so beautiful. Thanks for sharing them. I pity the folks who aren't tuning in on the sound bar tonight because it sounds great up here. Or maybe your desktop speakers are really great. Yeah, I probably should have started that. I started with that, is thanking you all for tuning in. We're honored to be here. I guess I'll speak for all of us. I think I can. It's always a privilege to be heard, but it feels like especially one right now. I'm making a record, my first record, and first... feels like I should do an encore. Okay. I should probably tell y'all this after I play the song, but now I've started, and you're just going to be wondering. So I have a song on the record. It's called New York, New York, and it's different than Frank Sinatra's because it's NY, NY, right? Thank you. I laid down the lead vocal. They call it laid down in Nashville. I don't know. Tracking. Anyway, so I come out of the vocal booth and I'm like, nice. And then my engineer, who's awesome and friendly and curious, and he's like, how many times have you been to New York City? And I was like, yeah, I've been to Chicago. So I think I'm going next week. And he was like, that's a different city. I've never been to New York. Okay. Y'all can shout green screen at me after, I don't know, this song. Second apartment on the left, 4th floor. New York, New York, lives a man alone. He used to love me once. Takes the bus, rides it home, just drifting to and fro. Please don't fight it. I need you beside me. I take your love with me everywhere I go. I don't deny it, no. You used to hold me so close. I'm an old maid now, stone cold, golden gray now. My patience is withered and tried. You're trying to make me lose my mind, 'cause it was ready, get set and go. Whose heart can harden the most? I'm not playing those games anymore. Please don't fight it. I need you beside me. I take your love with me everywhere I go. I don't deny it, no. You used to hold me so close. Hang your coat up at the door. You don't remember what went wrong anymore. All these years apart, what do we do that for? Please don't fight it. I need you beside me. I take your love with me everywhere I go. You used to hold me so close. Second apartment on the left, 4th floor, New York, New York.
My preference would be to just sit and listen to Jacqueline all night. Truly, truly. No, I'm dead serious. It's amazing. This is a song about judging people. If you guys have ever participated in that great human hobby that is becoming more and more popular of late. It's about meeting someone and thinking, this is a very mean thought. It's about meeting someone and thinking, I'm not a fan of this individual. It's incredibly mean, but we do this to each other on occasion. And then what usually happens for me is if I hang out for 1 minute longer, maybe even just 30 seconds longer, something about their story will come out, and then I will realize I am a terrible person. Forever judging you. So there's just reasons for the rough edges. I think we're always underestimating, I think, the amount of pain in a room. Always. So here's a song about that. Those thoughts that I just shared were rumbling, and then I watched the movie Boyhood, and during that song, Joel, stop. During that film, this song, I guess they're like this in my brain. During that movie, this song came to me. It's called Through. I heard some things to make me think I shouldn't care for you. But talk is cheap, especially when we only care for half the truth. And I don't know what you've been through. Don't know what you've been through. I'm scared to hear your point of view. I've seen the signs in black and white and on the screen, but eyes can lie when the movie in your mind isn't us versus them routine. And I don't know what you've been through. Don't know what you've been through. Know what you've been through. It'll never be my place to judge you. Forgive me for the times I do, 'cause I don't know what you've been, don't know what you've been through, don't know what you.
It was wonderful. This is another song that is going to be on this record. It's about how small I started to feel during early on during the quarantine or pandemic. Just how insignificant it felt to just be in the midst of what was going on in the world. So it's called Here We Are. Specks spinning round, looking over our shoulder at the sun coming down. Just a dying star, lonely fire on the fade, going down slowly. We never notice the change. It's hard to see past the wool on our eyes. Here we are in space, in time. We wait forward. Here we are in space, in time. We wait Here we are on the marble, speck spinning round, the universe in expansion, always leaving town. We're getting smaller and smaller, proud ants on a hill, asking the same question, are we the only ones here? It's so hard to keep the wool off of our eyes. Here we are in space and time. We wait forward. Here we are in space and time. We wait for love. Open your heart, sing it slow. Working the song you only know. Human condition sinking low. Nobody here is in control. Stare at the stars on the coldest night. Push back the darkness for the light. Scream out and wonder where you are. How'd we ever come this far? In space, in time, we wait forward. Here we are in space and time. We wait forward. Here we are in space, in time. We wait for what? Here we are in space, in time. We wait for love.
You should record those. It's between you and me. I'm trying out new songs. I'm going to play a really old one. I don't know if she's watching at home. It's probably past her bedtime, but this is her favorite song. And I'm trying to build my fan base for when I turn 60, if I still get to play music in front of people and not cats. All right, JoJo, this song's for you. It's called I Know the Mountains. Don't drink the water is not right, I am aware. Hold my calls and stop the press. Wait for my signal or any SOS. Drop my anchor, I must go ashore to see for myself the wounds my vessel bore. Map and compass lost, I merely wander. But when I run away, do you grow fonder? I know the mountains will rise high again, and I know the letters will make words again, and I know the winter will grow warm again. A tiny man gets lost on a torrid sea. Well, you know, I should explain that. The first time most of you never heard this song in your lives anyway, so first time I played that, my friend thought I said, a tiny man gets lost on a toilet seat. Which is pretty awesome if you think about it. And it's quite possible. Torrid sea. A tiny man gets lost on a torrid sea, but most proclaim victory. And all I have, Lord, I give to you. So tear down these walls that you see through. I know the mountains will rise high again, and I know the letters will make words again. I know the winter will grow warm again. Do you grow tired of telling me the same thing? You must grow tired of telling me the same thing. I know the mountains will rise high again, and I know the letters will make words again. I know the winter will grow warm again. 'Cause I know the mountains will rise high again. They 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 will rise high again.
Yeah, who's JoJo?
She's. I realize I'm such an awful storyteller. She like wait, who's
No, you-
JoJo?
you
She
just
could be
make us curious.
like she could have been a cat. Like I said,
yeah.
you know.
I
I've played in front
That
of
kinda
cat
makes you
bored cats.
a good storyteller.
Okay, so JoJo is a 5-year-old, good friends of ours, here in town. That's it. Go to sleep, JoJo.
Thanks for coming, though. I'm just kidding. Today's Leonard Cohen's birthday. I'm just kidding. Yeah. That's how we greet each other just on this day. He has a song called Treaty, which was, I think, on his last album before he passed away. And then he released some stuff posthumously. What? I guess he didn't. I'm sorry.
Who are we talking about?
Leonard Cohen.
Leonard Cohen. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry to... I was really focused on my tuning. The guitar is super in tune now, which is great for all of us. but it's his birthday, and he has a song called Treaty, and it's great. You should listen to it. And then there's doesn't sound like this is going to be related, but Paul Simon has a song, and the lyric is that I love so much, all of them, obviously, but the particular one in Hearts and Bones, he says, negotiations and love songs are often mistaken for one and the same. And I just love that. I don't think I knew that before I found that lyric after I wrote this song, but I love the idea of like business and then also relationships being something that kind of go, I don't know. It happens all the time. What does that mean? Ask me later. I'll just play the song, guys. Woo! This one's called Blood Brothers. Nothing now is as simple as the Haboon Haze days we used to spend whiling away. Nobody brought the golden years here. I got this ebb and flow, early mornings and midnight shows, and you're a slave to your career. That's the life you and I running on, just enough to get by, just enough to let it slide. Let's make a deal, we could get certified, have each other for a whole lifetime. Then it'd be okay for you to change your mind, for you to have somebody on the side. Here I am, so in love, I'm willing to compromise. Blood brothers, you and I. Don't make me take a chance I can't keep from planning in advance to save my life. You never get ahead of yourself, you govern your love so well. Me, I'm making moves, trying to get to shaking everybody's hand. Have you ever met somebody so American? Let's make a deal, we could get certified. I'm gonna start that chorus over cause I messed up in the middle of it. Let's make a deal, we could get certified, have each other for a whole lifetime. Then it'd be okay for you to change your mind, for you to have somebody on the side. Here I am, so in love, I'm willing to compromise. Blood brothers, you and I.
It's like the tuning of the guitar is like when you're on an airplane and they say, there's a mechanical issue. We're just going to fix it real quick. It's really annoying, but you're also glad that they're doing that. I will leave you with one more song from the land of Colorado. It really is a joy to be with these songwriters and to sharing with you all in the virtual world. Thank you for spending your time this way. This song, I moved to Denver about 7 years ago, and I saw aspen trees for the first time. It's a vibrant gold color. It's not yellow. It's this in your face. It feels like you're seeing a new color. And we moved there right when they were turning, and so there were golden mountains, and I thought I had moved to heaven. And then I found out that's like a one weekend event, that it's like that. And then everything goes back to dry and brown and rugged beauty. But I was struck by how quick of an event that is, and I thought, if I were an aspen tree, I would hold on to the gold leaves longer than one weekend. And I started thinking about the amount of times a good thing comes into my life, and I possess it very quickly, and then it's only a matter of time before it possesses me, and then I get hurt, the thing gets hurt, there's collateral damage. And I thought, what if I was more like an aspen tree and held to the good things with a little more loosely. So that's what this tune is about.
The aspen trees, their golden leaves, all have a song to sing. If you lay it down, one day it's coming back around after the winter snow. What they believe, I'd like to know. I wanna live their story, 'cause my heart can hear their humble glow, telling me not to be afraid of letting go. And every leaf that falls will make them grow when they turn to gold. When they turn to gold.
I might have sang the second verse on accident, so the narrative may be lost. We're gonna keep going.
Their autumn leaves are telling me the glory is not their own. And if you lay it down, one day it's coming back around after the winter snow. What they believe, I'd like to know. I wanna live their story, 'cause my heart can hear their humble glow, telling me not to be afraid of letting go. And every leaf that falls will make them grow when they turn to gold. When they turn. Come and see the nature of true royalty. The nature of true royalty. It's not having a golden crown. It's learning to lay it down. I'm learning not to be afraid of letting Everything we give will only grow when we turn to gold. 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 Thank you.
I love that line. I'm going to butcher it, even though I just heard it. About the golden crown, but it's learning to lay it down. And that's beautiful. Hey, this is the first single that I put out for this new album, and I don't play piano, but I write a lot of songs on piano. So when I go to play them, I don't even try. I don't even own an electric piano just because there's no point. But I can, for some reason, can write on piano. It's almost like better when you don't know what you're doing, because then you stumble upon little things, and if you knew like theory and all that, you might, or where you're supposed to put your hands or how to make that chord, you might not stumble upon little things, or you might skip over chord structures that maybe seem, a little too simple. So anyway, this is one that I wrote on piano, and this is basically all the songs from this new record came kind of really early on during the pandemic, 2020, and so in some ways I thought maybe at this point, I might see these songs differently, but they still feel pretty spot on for where we are right now. So this is, what is this song? Dang it. It'll be all right. Yeah, it'll be all right. It really will. Tell me it's over. Let me try that again, one more time. Tell me it's over. I want to hear you say it. The worst is behind us now. Tell me we made it back to the land of the living, under blue skies, not a cloud. It'll be all right. We'll pick up the pieces in good time, find where they fit, stuck in a long night, searching for answers, looking for one light. We'll find it again. Tell me it's over. This road we've been walking, here's a quiet place to settle down. Tell me a story, how two hearts they were broken, lost, but in the end they were found. It'll be all wanna hear you say it in the morning. It'll be alright. We'll pick up the pieces in good times. Find where they fit, stuck in a long night, searching for answers all night. It'll be alright. We'll pick up the pieces in good time. Find where they fit, stuck in a long night, searching for answers, looking for one way. We'll find it again.
Oh, goodness, that's amazing. Thank you guys for, being here. Thank you for the invitation to be here. Jack Thompson?
Yeah. Oh,
Did I get it right?
Yeah.
Sweet. Jack Thompson. Jack? It's hard for me to call you Jack.
Okay.
Okay, and then Joel Ansett, Arthur Alligood. There you go.
Eric Peters.
Yep. Yeah, that's my name.
I've
Hold
been
on.
wanting to do this like all night.
Oh, Harry Potter.
So
Need those myself. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks to Ronald Blue Trust. Do I have that right? Yeah. Okay, good. Thank you for putting this for making this possible. Rabbit Room, thank you for. Man, what a gift to these things are and be able to play music and for people. So thank you guys for listening and not throwing things at us. So I'm gonna try another new song. Arthur is just talking about it's gonna be all right, and that's one of the lines in this song. And so I really appreciate that segue. Serendipitous, lucky, providential, whatever word you need to use. This is a song called The Disappointing Song. So if it's disappointing in the end, that's what you get. So let me see if I can do this. My son really has a hard time with being disappointed. So I started writing this for him and then just realized I have the same problem. Feeling like a disappointment and hating being disappointed. So don't want to bore you, don't mean to be a burden. I've seen how deep the disappointments can be. I may not be enough to free you from you, but I won't be here while you look for the key. Here in the middle, you're sorting through my weakness in fields of failure where the soul grows strong. Fighting hard against a future of believing that in the end you'll only come up short. I see your sadness, and every time you feel it, it's alright, it's alright. Another drop of anger in a sea of disappointment, it's alright, it's gonna be alright. I know it's pressing and I can feel the load. I've been drinking from a well too shallow. If we've been hoping happiness will come and seize us, to solve a puzzle first you need all the pieces. I see your sadness and every time you feel it, it's alright, it's alright. Another drop of anger in a sea of disappointment, but it's alright. It's gonna be alright. We're gonna be sad, we'll get angry, screaming up from the bottom of our lungs. But we'll look back on God and our brothers, not giving up on them, and they're not giving up on us. It's gonna be alright. See you in your sadness. It's gonna be alright. Another drop of anger fills a sea of disappointment. It's alright, gonna be alright. Oh, the disappointment. It's gonna be alright. Oh, the disappointment. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. I gotta learn how to end that song. Thank you guys very much.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We wish you well on behalf of all four of us in the Rabbit Room.
Okay, Jane, vocal.